He's made headlines for using a taser on his partner, and he's been caught on camera during an aggressive arrest. Now, Highland Park Police Sergeant Ronald Dupuis is making headlines once again. A new lawsuit has been filed against him. This time, two women are accusing him of locking them up for 4 days without ever charging them with a crime. Whether it's an arrest caught on camera, shooting himself in the leg, or having to be rushed to the hospital after a police raid, Sergeant Ronald Dupuis just can't stay out of the spotlight. Now he's accused of locking up Rihanna Turner and her domestic partner, Kira Hill, without any evidence of a crime for 4 days.
My clients are completely terrified by any law enforcement.
Attorney Robert Morris filed this lawsuit against Dupuis and the city of Highland Park. He says his client's constitutional rights were violated.
Under the 4th and 14th Amendment, you don't arrest people without some type of probable cause. Then he imprisoned them for 4 days with also no probable cause.
Morris says in September of 2013, Turner was working as a uniformed Detroit parking enforcement officer. While she was stopped in front of the old Detroit Police headquarters, Hill showed up. They were playfully wrestling over a set of keys when a nearby sheriff's deputy feared that Hill was assaulting Turner. That's when Sergeant Dupuis pulled over to intervene. Despite the couple's explanations that there was no assault, Morris says Dupuis arrested both of them.
The fact that he actually took them to Highland Park, which has no jurisdiction with anything that could have occurred in Detroit, and he was able to convince his supervisors, who were already skeptical and didn't understand why my clients were locked up, he was actually able to override their authority and keep my clients for 4 days.
They were never charged with a crime, but Morris says getting locked up cost Turner her job with the city. Dupuis is currently under investigation for how he arrested this carjacking suspect earlier this year, and he's no stranger to lawsuits. He's been sued and filed his share of cases in federal court as well. He's worked at 7 different police departments and came to our attention when he used a taser on his police partner in Hamtramck back in 2005. A jury did not convict him in that case, but Morris says there's a definite pattern here.
He really has a history of sort of a bully attitude, both with his fellow workers and the citizens that he comes in contact with.
I asked Morris why his clients waited 1.5 years to sue. He says they were terrified of the police, and he was only recently able to convince them to come forward. I did reach out to the Highland Park City Attorney. We are still waiting to hear back from him for comment on this lawsuit.